way. See what I'm doing. Hey, get down! Sherman!
Hey! Oi! Sherman!
Let's just...
Get out!
A lot of my challenges today come from, if someone says I can't do it, I say this: why fucking not? Why can't you do it? Like, this is the conversation I have, says, why can't you do that? Why can't you write a book? Why can't you start a business? Why can't you start a franchise? Why can't you buy that Ferrari? Why? And normally the answer is a bullshit answer in my head. It's something stupid. Like, you're too short. You got full sleeve tattoos. You don't drive a good enough car. I just don't listen to that anymore. You know what I do? I tell it to shut the fuck up. Look, sometimes for me not to hurt people is just to stay away from them, is to leave them alone. Of course I've hurt people. I mean, I've lived a life. You know, I haven't lived a safe life. I don't want any part of safe or normal or average. They're not words that I use. You know, do I regret things in my life? Sure I do. But would have they gotten, you know, would I have the relationship I have today with my kids, and where I can lie next to my daughter in her bed with her, talk to her and have a conversation with her, and, you know, she'll put her arms around me and she'll tell me about boys. You know, this is a 15, 16-year-old girl who talks to her dad about boys. That's inconceivable. And I can listen to that and be totally present and talk about, well, when I was 15 or 16, and not sit in judgment of her. Just listen. And just listening and being in the present is a gift, I think. Yeah, whilst I was going through my divorce and how I started to write, and I would write down a journal, and I started this journal about 5 years ago, and I thought, I'm going to write a book. And my head said, you can't write a book. You've got a Year 10 education. And I thought, you know, I'm going to write a book. So I wrote a book, and I was actually asked to speak at a conference alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I thought, if I can get my book published before this event, I could launch it there. So I did that. I ordered 1,000 copies, and it's my story. And I'm not here to plug it on camera. I don't care about the book anymore, to be honest. But I didn't think anyone would buy my book, and I sold, I think, nearly 500 copies in one day, and I pre-sold 300 copies before I even released it. And I think I've now sold nearly 2,000 copies of my book, which is only about 104 pages. There's spelling mistakes in it. It's self-published. It's not perfect, but I wrote a book, and I'm an author, and, you know, it's an honest account. It's a great feeling to write a book. When is it all enough? When does it end? I recently bought a Audi R8. It's a rare one. It's a GT. There's only 5 in the country. An expensive car. I bought it secondhand, but knew it was over $500,000. And it's about 2 years old, 3 years old. And I bought it, and I was driving around in it, and my son, who is the polar opposite to me, he said those exact words: "Dad, when does all this end?" And I said to him, it's never going to end. I'm just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And I think as long as you don't hurt people, you can do whatever you want. And as I said before, the greatest gift that I've been given is to know that I'm going to die. And I just want to say this. If I die tomorrow, I have lived 10 lives. And I'll die happy. With no regrets.